Hello everyone friends. In my city the leaves are already turning yellow. Leaves turn yellow and fall off, and there is a cold wind. But now in this video we will talk not about my city, but about the Philippines, in particular about the city of Dumaguete. You know, my vacation, my long vacation, the size of a whole winter. I'm going to the Philippines again. Why did I start talking about Dumaguete? Because, well, as usual, I watched all sorts of video blogs, in particular from Russian-speaking bloggers who say that Dumaguete is probably one of the best cities for a foreigner to live in. But you know, I think that bloggers are bloggers, but I would like to hear from Filipinos their opinion. Maybe someone has been to this city and someone knows. Maybe you even live in this city and you can tell me a little bit about this city. For example, I'll give you an example. I was a little in Makati, Manila, well, everything, basically Metro Manila, well, or some tourist places like Panglao and Bahal and on. Boracay, in short. But this time, I decided to live like an ordinary Filipino, an ordinary life my entire vacation. Perhaps it will be several months, 3 months, that is, the whole winter. If I can. And so I'm interested in your opinion. Well, as a Filipino. For example, those who live and lived and were in Dumaguete, it is worth renting a house there. And yes, as you understand, I am a foreigner and of course I don't have my own home in the Philippines. And I'll have to rent. I'll have to rent some kind of accommodation. And since I was planning to stay in the Philippines for a longer period of time, I also need to buy groceries somewhere. And I would like to know about those places. Where groceries are cheaper. What bloggers say on YouTube and some other social networks. That Dumaguete is a very cozy city. Everything is not so expensive. There is all the infrastructure, schools, hospitals at a fairly good level and good quality. And I thought maybe this city would suit me. What do you think? You know, I also watched some of the walks of some bloggers around this city. And everything seems to look more or less normal. Well, and I also remember when I was in Panglao, and I had to ride a tricycle. That is, every time I ordered a tricycle or caught one, as they say, off the wheels. And they always charged me very expensively. For locals, it was one price, and for foreigners, another price. Even more expensive, and it was a little offensive. And I wonder if there are jeepneys in Dumaguete. You know, the most ordinary Filipino jeepney. City transport. Accordingly, they don't charge much there, and I would like to know if there are jeepneys there. I'm going to go to Dumaguete and Cebu for my long vacation soon. Well, try to live in both places and see how it turns out in the end. You know, my Filipino girlfriend thought that since I am from a cold country, I like the cold and even like to sleep in the refrigerator. She said, so she suggested going to Baguio. You'll probably feel more comfortable in Baguio. You know, many people think that Russian people are like that. Such very, well, I don't know how to say. Such people love the cold very much and are accustomed to the cold, right, to frost. Although in fact in summer here it is about 30 degrees of heat, at least in my city. And in fact, Since Russian people, they are still used to living in a cold environment most of the time, then Russians really love warmth, and I think the Philippines is a very suitable warm place. At least while it's winter here in Russia, it's about 30 degrees Celsius there at this time. Look, winter is not very soon yet, but it is not that far away either. That is, approximately, in a few months. And so, I don't know if I'll end up living in Dumaguete and Cebu. But if you guys are interested in following this, then let's subscribe to the channel and put all your likes. Write your opinion in the comments about this city, or maybe someone will recommend me another city. Maybe your city is the best. Do you think, right? Don't be shy. There's no need to be embarrassed. Everyone here is yours.